Hello and welcome to Northeast Now. Today we are here not to talk about someone's journey or achievements. We are here to address a matter that has shaken the Tezpur University campus and deeply affected hundreds of students. What followed was a massive student protest. After the demise of our beloved musical legend of Assam, Zubeen Garg. To help us understand what truly led to this massive movement, we have with us two student protesters from Tezpur University who have been at the forefront. So let us get to know what really happened that day. Hello and welcome to Northeast Now. Please introduce yourself.
Namaskar, my name is Hina Hussain and I am a research scholar in Tezpur University.
Namaskar, my name is Anandaram Borman. I am also a research scholar in the university and I am representing the students in this ongoing movement.
Okay, thank you so much. So, what I would like to know, what was the exact moment or trigger that made students come together? Was it the tribute denial or the VC's remark or something else?
Yeah, actually, whatever we are going to speak today is well documented. We have evidences, we have documents, and we have submitted all these documents to all the fact-finding committees that came to our campus. One is the Ministry of Education, and other one is from the Office of Governor of Assam. So whatever we are going to speak or talk is completely well documented, okay. And this have evidences. So it started with obviously the demise of the heartthrob of Assam, Zubeen Garg. What happened is exactly when Zubeen Garg died, it was on 19th. So the whole state of Assam was under we were heartbroken.
Yes.
We were in pain, we were in grief, and the whole state was mourning, crying. At that point of time, Tezpur University under the Vice Chancellor, Professor Shambhunath Singh, was conducting, elections in the campus. Also, we got messages that the classes will be held regularly and all the other activities will be going on. If somebody is not interested, then they might not come. This is the way they portrayed the message. Okay. So students actually felt that our sentiments are not respected at that point, and no power in this universe could stop students, especially in Assam, to come out as a tribute. We want a tribute. We want to give a Shraddhanjali.
Yeah.
So the students actually came out to the admin building. And we asked for, so whenever there is, something goes wrong in the family, we always look forward to the senior most junjon murabbi hoy family. Teoke ami bisaru je enekwa kisuman kotha hoy ase, to teok bisari ami golu. But what happened is our Vice Chancellor, Professor Shambhunath Singh, as usual, was not present in the campus because on record it's there that in his tenure, approximately 2.5 years or 399 approximately 399 days mane teo absent thake campus or pra to teo na thake. What happened is that hedinakhonu as usual teo nasile to nathakar karone gute students bur gol tate mane ami demand korlu je amak Vice Chancellor lage ami kotha patibo bisarisu. So after waiting there for 4-5 hours, already ami grief-ote asu. Ami kandi asu already because we lost our gem.
Yeah.
At that situation, we are there asking that why didn't official solidarity ba official Shraddhanjali eta kyo nai hua aru kihor karone classes or kotha koa hol ba kihor karone tamene ami eta candle march koribo karone je signature logot loga hol hetu kihor karone hol tamane. So আমি ৰখি আছিলো তাতে, so we were waiting, and then after long hours আমাৰ controller of examination আৰু in charge VC যোনজন আছিল তেওঁ আৰু finance officer আহিলে আহোতে আমি কলো যে we want to meet the Vice Chancellor. So as usual he was not present, so আমি এটা ভিডিও কল কৰিব লাগাত পৰিলে। তো ফাৰ্ষ্টটো তেওঁ ক'লে যে তেওঁৰ ফ্যামিলি তেওঁ দিল্লীত আছে, তাৰপিছত তেওঁ ক'লে যে তেওঁৰ ফ্যামিলি গা ভাল নাই, তাৰপিছত তেওঁ ক'লে যে কিবা কিবি ক'লে আৰু তাৰপিছত যেতিয়া মানে ভিডিও কল কৰা হ'ল তাৰপিছত ষ্টুডেণ্টছবোৰে মানে তেওঁ ক'লে যে we have gathered here, we have some questions, we have some queries, we are deeply disheartened, আমি দুখ পাইছোঁ যে আমাৰ জুবিন গাৰ্গ এজন কেনেকুৱা কণ্ট্ৰিবিউশ্যন আছে আমাৰ কালচাৰত, আমাৰ কমপ্লিট ষ্টেট আৰু ইণ্ডিয়াতে, দেয়াৰফৰ আমি কিছুমান আনচাৰ্ছ বিচাৰিছোঁ। চ' তেওঁ ক'লে মানে একদম মানে সেইটো চিটুৱেশ্যনত যেনেকুৱা এটা চিটুৱেশ্যন হৈ আছিল সেইটো চিটুৱেশ্যনত তেওঁ এনেকুৱা কিছুমান ষ্টেটমেণ্ট দিলে যোনটোৰ কাৰণে মানে যোনটো আপুনি সুধিলে ট্ৰিগাৰ পইণ্ট। তো তেওঁ ক'লে যে দিছ ইজ এ চেণ্ট্ৰেল ইউনিভাৰ্চিটি, ডু নট মেক থিংছ ফানি।
এক্সেক্টলি।
চ' আমি মানে এক্সপেক্ট কৰা নাছিলোঁ যে এজন ভাইচ চেঞ্চেলৰে এনেকুৱা চিটুৱেশ্যন এটাত মানে তাৰমানে তেওঁ গ্ৰেভিটি অফ দ্য চিটুৱেশ্যন বুজিয়ে পোৱা নাছিলে। তো তেওঁ সেইষাৰ কথা কোৱা লগালগ মানে ষ্টুডেণ্টবোৰ একদম ট্ৰিগাৰ হৈ গ'ল এণ্ড দেন ক'লে যে উই ৱান্ট টু হেভ আ ওৱান টু ওৱান কনভাৰ্চেশ্যন। তো তাৰপিছত তেনেকৈ হ'ল। তাৰপিছত নেক্সট দিনাখন আৰু লগালগ মানে ষ্টুডেণ্টছে নিজৰ ডিমাণ্ডছ আৰু নিজৰ গ্ৰিভেঞ্চেছবোৰ মানে এটা মেমৰেণ্ডাম হিচাপে লিখিলে। তাত 7 points আছিলে। তো আনন্দ এইটো
So actually when that video call was made, so the students they decided that now it's time that we need to put our grievances forward to the apex body of the university. So we had 7 points and 2 major points were that as our gem, our cultural icon Zubeen Garg was disrespected by the university administration. So we wanted an apology from the administration side, and also we wanted that the apology should go to the people of Assam also, because the people of Assam were also grieving and they were also disheartened due to these news that we are conducting elections and also that the regular classes are going on, because people of Assam they have also given some tweets. Chief Minister also some tweets were made. So the students along with these demands, actually the students' voices have been suppressed for a very long time in our university, because we do not have an independent union body. So that is why the council, we only have a students' council, and the students' council is just a part of the administration. It's like means they just convey the messages that the administration wants to pass to the students. So we cannot take, the students cannot have their own independent decisions in any kind of situation. So that is why we put those points in a memorandum, and after that we submitted it to the VC in charge, as the VC was not available at that time, but he assured us that the very next day he will come and address us. But when he came the very next day, so after coming he didn't actually address the points well, and when the students were asking to make him an apology from the administration side, he again gave some funny witty remarks to the students, which actually agitated the students, and he made some excuses and he just get away from the place, citing that he has some health issues. And when the students were waiting for very long hours for him, but eventually he fled away from the scene, and till now he is in a runaway state. So this is the thing that the students actually, after that the students were still demanding, and now the movement has it is the 67th day of the movement, and throughout this movement we have found that there are many others such kind of corruption related issues that has come into the light. And the thing is that now the demands have been there are some excess demand, additional demands that the students want. Not only the students, all the stakeholders that joined in together, they have some demands that need to be fulfilled as soon as possible.
So as you said, like of course this is a great loss for Assam, for India, and someone who is in authority, the vice chancellor, like we need to follow his things, like he will be someone's role model for any day. So definitely his remarks were not accepted. Of course the students will be agitated, will be frustrated, which is totally understandable. So many say the movement has grown beyond the tribute now, like as you said, there are other things as well. The stakeholders are also not in favor of the VC. So according to you, what are the core grievances students have against the administration?
First of all, that I want to mention is that, as I have already mentioned, that the students' voices have been suppressed for a very long time.
Yeah.
Actually, the students, not only the students, all the stakeholders, they have their own grievances, because we have seen during the last 2 years of his tenure, nobody actually from his office also, no one has any stand to take any kind of decision. So everything needs his approval. So again, the students, whenever they have some grievances related to their academics, their hostels or such, their library facilities, when they come out and they want to address those issues to the vice chancellor, he is not at all available in the campus, and also he doesn't give any appointment to the students. And if I am to say regarding the teachers, faculties also, when the faculties, if they want to have a small things, if they want to request any small things related to their academics for the betterment of the students, those requests are also being denied on regular basis, we have seen. So that is why all the stakeholders, they joined in together, and also the non-teaching staff, and basically from his office also, because we have seen in the third day of the movement, we have seen that Samaris Burman sir, the PURO, he has resigned because he cited that he has been suppressed. His abilities have been suppressed, whatever he wanted to do, and he has to he always had to listen to whatever he say. If it is wrong, then also he had to follow that. So these are the things that made all the people to come together and raise their voices together, actually.
Yeah. So, like, to you again, what are the main demands of the protest right now? Or is it just an apology, or does it include, any structural changes or removal of the VC?
Okay, so the students' foremost demand is right now is that we should have an independent union body, and already we have given him enough time. আমি বহুত সময় দিছো যে ক্ষমা খুজিবলে, যে আহি ক্ষমা খুজক. In fact, when we met, we had an interview with our honorable CM sir. Actually, CM sir also instructed him that you should go back to the university and you just apologize to the students and also to the people of Assam. But the vice chancellor, he didn't listen to him, listen to his instructions. Apart from that, when CM sir invited him to the Samadhi Kshetra to go there and pay his homage to Zubeen Garg, at that also he didn't keep his request. So that is why right now it's like that. Apart from the students, the apology part is that he will not apologize. And if he give an apology right now, it is not like that it will compensate the things, because he already had his time. So apart from the students' demand that we should have an independent union body, the other stakeholders or the corruption related things that have come up that has come into the light in the recent times. So these things have already been, as Hena mentioned, say ebur ami already jonkini fact finding team aisile governor office pora, the investigation team from the MOE, and also an investigation team came to our university from the district administration. All the reports we have submitted to them, but till now we didn't get any response from them. So right now our major demand is that the reports that we have submitted, that we need to have an immediate response, and we also wanted this VC, based on those reports, an inquiry should be held against him, and he should be suspended for, and a new acting basis should be there, so that our academic as well as our administrative activities should go as normal, so that it can function smoothly. So these are our demands. And if you want to say about corruption, there are many things that related to, as research scholars, I want to mention one thing, that the first thing is that research scholars get an institutional fellowship, and apart from that, yearly we get a contingency fund. Previously, during the tenure of previous vice chancellor, it was an amount of 10,000 rupees that a research scholar get every year.
For sciences, but for humanities it is 8,000.
Yes, for sciences, as I am from sciences, so we get 10,000, and the humanities research scholars, they get 8,000. So the contingency fund is like, it is the students, whatever requirement they need during their academics, they can procure those things, and eventually when they submit the bills, they will get the reimbursement of after the completion of the year.
8,000 for humanities and 10,000 for sciences.
So, but after this VC came, যেতিয়া VC জন আহিলে, সেই contingency fund টো এটা কি কৰিলে যে আগতে যেনেকৈ আমি আছিলে যে as I am from sciences, I am from mechanical engineering background, so I don't have so much kind of consumables to use. So basically, what we do is we bought hardwares related to our research activities and all. So now this VC, what he has done is that he has stopped those. He has changed the list actually. Now only the consumables will be given priority.
So is it legal to change like that?
Actually, it is not actually, I can say this legal or illegal, but yes, as he is the apex body of the university, he is the apex person in the board of management also, he can amend the rules and regulations. But the thing is that he need to look after the students also, the research scholars, because with the
at
research
least
scholars,
a notice before the students.
because we only get 10,000 rupees, and apart from those 8,000 rupees per month. So these 10,000 rupees we buy all our essential items for the whole year. And it is not like that we only buy consumables, because sciences students and humanities students also, they don't need much of consumables. Sciences students, some like MBBT department or chemistry department, they require consumables. But now any kind of hardware or something like that are not being granted. So if you buy a chemical, if you buy a printing ink or something like that, you will get the means reimbursement. And also I want to add that during our admission time, we pay a admission fee or a research fee during our admission. So previously, what was that? Previously, that amount that has been given as admission fee during our admission, so that fee can be reimbursed through this contingency fund. But after this VC came, he also means diluted all these regulations, and now those research fee we can't reimburse that amount also. So this is one of the things that grievances from the side of the research scholars, and it is not.
But there are also other grievances.
Yes, there are also other grievances, like if I am to say about the library situation in our library, because not only research scholar, all the students, we all relate to the library, because that is the temple that we consider for us all. So during the last 2 years, we are from Assam, it is very unfortunate to say that not a single Assamese book has been procured through this 2 years tenure. And the procurement process, because this procurement process is being given, come under say GFR rule 150. It has some rules and regulations that has been already submitted in the report. So according to that rule, the vice chancellor cannot randomly give any vendor the contract. But this VC, Sambhuna Singh, he randomly selected 4 of the publishers from Delhi randomly of his own context. He gave them the necessary context, and in the last financial year 2024 and 25, the UGC because we get an allocation of amount from UGC granting as an aid for books and journals, as well as for infrastructure development for laboratories and all. But this VC sanctioned around 5.72 crores. Sorry, the previous amount was 6.5 crores was allotted, and out of that 5.72 crore was allotted for the procurement of books and journals. But this is around 70% of the total amount. But apart from that also, the books that are available in the library, that is not up to the mark. And out of those 5.72 crores also, around 3 lakhs of amount has been sanctioned for the Assamese books, for the procurement of Assamese book, as suggested by the Department of Assamese. But those books has still not been there in the library, because the vendors, they are from Delhi based, and they are not like they didn't follow any rule, that the GFR rule that I have already mentioned. So that is why those books are not there in our library. So, and apart from that, we also have many grievances, like in the engineering, if I am to say about our facilities that the students need to avail, because in a institution, the basic needs of the students are like, as you say, roti kapra makan. So here also accommodation, the facilities that we avail in that accommodation, because food and all are provided in the hostels only. So when we say about the hostel related issues, it is very unfortunate to say that the students need to actually buy their if any electrical appliances means is damaged, they need to buy of their own. The students do not, the students are not being provided with all those instruments or the necessary equipments. Actually, previously we had a central store in our university for all these means appliances like electrical appliances or the plumbing appliances, even the kitchen utensils for the hostels, and also for departments we have machineries and all. So all these were stored centrally, and as and when required, if we submit an application that these are the things that we need, that then the purchase and store and purchase office, they provide us with all those amenities. But nowadays what is happening that this VC, after this VC came, he has stopped all this, means the central store. Now to even if a tap is damaged in a hostel, it takes around 2 to 3 minutes to get replaced.
Because you have to write again and again, and those applications will not be responded, and again you have to go for the next application, and by then the tap is damaged. So
yes.
Yeah, we are facing quite.
And recently, we have seen that there is a rising number of students intake in our university.
Intake is too much, but accommodation के लिए मतलब हमारा बहुत problem हो इस तरह इस one hostel और तो rainfall होले मैंने तो waterfall बनी जाता है और earthquake और करने में बहुत problem आसे hostel.
So you मतलब तुम्हालोगे आगोते address करी थोई साइड बोले.
एकदम address करी तो आसे और हमें applications मैंने दी था का होए मैंने जुनबुर adminot थाके तो I being an admin body, I see that if you give an application, it will ever come নহয় ta mane bare bare di thakibo lage aru kisuman hostel tu mane imane beya obostha ase je mane tahator table chair ebor tu nai aru hebur sage aru detail kobo lagibo.
What she is saying that recently, as the number of students has risen in our university, the intake is more. So there are two newly constructed hostels. One is Losit Borfukon Boys Hostel, and one is Kanaklata Girls Hostel. Kanaklata Borua Girls Hostel. So these two are the new hostels in our campus. But the thing is that if we see the condition of those hostels, those are no doubt newly constructed. But whenever we had a recent earthquake, during that recent earthquake, the whole building was cracked.
Yes.
Right from the ground floor to top floor.
It's complete
and the safety safety of the students are
because now when we raise this concern, now the VC is saying that it was not handed over by the HEPA. If HEPA has not handed over the hostel, then how did you inaugurate the hostels and taken the students for accommodation, risking their lives? And also, if we say about the facilities, it is very funny to say that in the hostel, the beds that are provided in the hostels, the per unit it costs 18,000. So when we say about 18,000,
I mean 18,000 is in the tender, in the paper.
In the tender paper,
but when you look into the bed, it looks like any other bed in the it will definitely not cost 18,000, but it is there in the paper.
Okay, it cost 18,000. The bed.
Yeah. The bed.
Only the bed.
Per unit. The cost of per unit is 18,000. And the funny thing is that
chair table there or
chair table is also there. But the bed, if you are 5 feet 5 inches long height, then your half of the feet will be outside of the bed. So these are the things that are happening, and regarding not only bed, like other tables also. The tables, if we consider the condition of the table, if you can just put your laptop and a book and nothing else, and that costs around 13,000 rupees. We have all those documents, that the tendering documents we have, and we already submitted it to the respective authorities also, concerned authorities. And recently we have also seen that the university has sanctioned around 40 water coolers to all the hostels, to all the 18 hostels. But I am very sorry to say that most of the hostels didn't get those water coolers.
It never reached the hostels. Actually.
Okay.
Yes.
And those who reached that also, it stopped working or it got damaged during like 10 to 15 days. It's lying up there.
And there is also one interesting thing is that if you see about the branding of the water coolers, in a single water cooler there are 3 brands: Usha,
stickers,
Jindal, and also Blue Star.
Okay, so one water
cooler, but 3 brands are claiming they have put stickers of 3 brands and claim that all 3 brands have togetherly they have built this water cooler. And the thing is that whenever the service is required, none of the service is coming from that brand.
Okay.
So it is the service is done by the local vendors only. So it shows that how much the thing is happening, and the cost of that water cooler is 94,000 per unit.
My goodness.
And it get damaged within just 2 to 3 months. Within 2 to 3 months, most of the water coolers
and the water doesn't actually get purified there.
Okay.
So we have also tested.
Yes, actually we have also seen the samples from those boys and girls hostels where the newly constructed boys hostels. We have seen that they have also been provided with UV processing unit. But in the name of UV processing unit, only a blue light is blinking, because and also there that boring that has been done in those hostels, the water that is coming from the boring that directly goes to the purifier. But after purify also, the quality of the water remains the same, even after the purification also. So the hostel administration, they have to spend their own money from their own hostel funds, and then they bought their
the
new
water is actually yellow in color. It's it's not healthy to drink
not at all suitable for drinking. And
I photos these so these are all first I said that these are all well documented. We have photos, we have videos, we have everything. Je pani khini mane eya khale ta mane students are health or issues hobo pare karon it's yellow. Jodi yellow color pani bhitor goi ase, it doesn't get purified. Eto teneke ulai ta mane khali blue light as eta joli thake.
Okay.
So these are some of the major basic issues. Otherwise the issues grievances बहुत बेसी है, but major
and there is one more issue that has come to light is that we have one fund that is the Internal Revenue Generation Fund, IRG, that we and that is a fund that has been collected from the students' admission fees. So every year, every semester, a part of our admission fees goes to that fund, IRG, and it is basically utilized for the emergency cases for the benefit of the students, like in case of fellowships and all, or other kind of like emergency requirements in the hostels, in the laboratories, or in the sophisticated analytical instrument center that we have also. So that fund can be used there. But we have seen that in the last financial year, some amount has been allotted from that fund, but not in this situation for this kind of things. We have seen that an amount of around 40 lakhs has been spent for the renovation of swimming pool, whereas we already pay a admission fee for the swimming pool, and also when we require a trainer, when we want to learn swimming, then also we need to pay extra amount of
so we
charges.
Are basically paying 3 times for the same facilities. So
that is huge.
That is huge. For swimming pool renovation, in the name of renovation, they have put on just only a single pump for flushing of the water. Yes. And apart from that, we have also seen that 80 number of deep well or boring has been done. But if we see, we can only find only 2 or 3 borings, and that is also not up to the standard. That means the depth that should be there, the standard is not there. That is why, as Meena has also mentioned, that the quality of the water is not pure, yellow in color. So these are the things that has been happening there from the funds that need to be used for the only in case of emergencies for the benefits of the students and within the campus. But these funds are not being used as and when required. And one more thing is that an amount of that fund mostly has been used for the renovation of Guwahati guest house.
Okay.
Actually, we the students don't know where the Guwahati guest house is.
We don't even know where the Guwahati guest house is.
Yeah.
And that fund is not to use external things.
Yeah.
Also for other beautification things, it is not the fund
for the university,
should not be used.
It is for the
for the welfare of for the emergency situation, for the welfare of the students, it should be used. কিন্তু আমি দেখিব পাইছো আৰু যে কিছুমান এনেকুৱা কামত ইউজ কৰিছে হেখিনি মানে ফান্ড যোনটো একচুয়ালি মানে হেতু সিচুয়েশনৰ দৰকাৰ নাছিলে।
Okay.
তো তো
এটা বিউটিফিকেশনৰ কথা যোনটো ক'লে একচুৱেলি আমি যদি চাব যাওঁ আপুনি যদি কেতিয়াবা আমাৰ ইউনিভাৰ্চিটিত আহে ভিচি বাংলোটো চাব লাগে ভিচি বাংলোটো চাব তেওঁৰ চাৰিওফালে মানে ষ্টিল ৱাৰ্কৰ ৰিং লগাইছে গোটেই টাইলছ লগাইছে এণ্ড ফৰ ডেট হি হেজ allocated around 16 lakhs of rupees for all those things so and if you see the condition of the hostel
comparison কৰিলে
yes comparison যদি কৰে ইফালে আমাৰ
দেখা পায় তাৰ মানে ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্টত এফালে হোষ্টেলছত খুবলে বাচ্চাৰ জায়গা নাই এফালে টেবল নাই কাৰবাৰ চেয়াৰ নাই চেয়াৰ পোৱা নাই কিছুমানে নতুন হোষ্টেল কেইটাতো 3-4 মাহৰ পিছত এটা চেয়াৰ পাইছে আমি এপ্লিকেশনৰ পিছত এপ্লিকেশনছ লিখি আছো এণ্ড দেন বাট যেতিয়া তুমি দেখা যে এই ফাণ্ডখিনি ক'ত ইউজ হৈ আছে সেইখিনিতো দৰকাৰ নাছিলে দৰকাৰ য'ত হৈ আছে তাৰ মানে সেইখিনি জেগাত আমি বস্তুটো দেখা পোৱা নাই
and the irony is VC doesn't stay only
so
for months,
as I
for
said
years.
388 days 399 days to nathakile campus
Now
so we
plus
have the
67
record
days.
yes plus 67 days to recorded as a nathake so we don't know when students are asking this question is there in students mind so we are here representing them so as we are speaking as we are saying these are the voices collective voices of the all the students almost 6,000 students that are there in our campus so that is what is exactly happening
so as you have talked about the grievances of the students we have reports also say that the Tezpur University's Teachers Association has come forward because of alleged unauthorized arbitrary postings and irregular appointments under the current VC. So from your perspective as students, have you seen or heard of such instances on campus?
Yes, we had such instances recently actually in our computer center with the director of the computer center he has been appointed on a contractual basis for 2 lakhs rupees per month and the thing is that
was his salary actually
yes that is his salary
2 lakhs
for a contractual person and he has also been given means extension even after his tenure has been completed because
and that post was not there that he post to mane completely create kora hoise tar pisot teok mane appoint kora hoise
convenience hisabete
aru when his tenure ended as PC was not in the campus so DC gave that extension on a WhatsApp message with a thumbs up
saying that okay approved so
these kind of things that are anomalies that are happening in the regarding the appointments not only in for this computer CC director but also in other departments also it has come to light that many of the appointments there are irregularities are there actually
so like what kind of pressure academic or administrative are students facing during the protest
actually when the movement became okay it mane to start whole spontaneously start hoise etu with Zubeen Garg's emotion aru jetia ebor mane start whole tapsot mane ami feel korilu je amar mazot ta mane ei nijor independent voice tu nai আজি জিমানবোৰ হৈ আছে যেনেকে আনন্দ কৈছে যে because independently কোনোৱে আমাৰ কাৰণে voice raise কৰিব পৰা নাই if somebody would have done that আমি ইমানখিনি মানে হ'ব মানে নহলে হৈ থাকে therefore because we do not have a union body of our own আর যোনটো আছে that's kind of মানে puppet type or আর যোনটো administration এ কয় হেতুৱে তাহতে কৰিব মানে তেনেকুৱা তো এটা কি হল যেহেতু এটো spontaneously হল তো এতিয়া আমি ইমোশনালিও তাৰ মানে হে বস্তুটোৰ লগত আছো ঠিক আর এন্ড হেতুৰ কাৰণে তাৰ মানে Tezpur University students খিনি ইমানখিনি আমাৰ মানে হেতু আমাৰ রিফ্লেক্সত আছে যে just because আমি এটা মুভমেন্ট কৰি আছো just because we are asking question to the authority because that is how a democratic country or a democratic university should be so যেহেতু কনস্টিটিউশনে আমাৰ হেতু রাইট দিছে সো আমি হেতু কোয়েশ্চন কৰিছো কিন্তু হেতুৰ মানে এটো নহয় যে আমি 24 hours তাতে বহি পেলাই তাৰ মানে প্ৰটেষ্ট কৰি আছো so we are there in a particular time so you will be shocked to know যে এখিনিৰ মাজতো ইমানখিনি কষ্ট যে হৈ আছে প্ৰটেষ্ট এটা হৈ আছে আমি তাৰ মাজত ডকুমেন্টেশনও কৰি আছো আমি তাৰ মাজত পঢ়িবও চেষ্টা কৰি আছো যে কি ফ্লজ আছে because যেতিয়া ভাইস চ্যান্সেলৰ ওলাই গুছি গল তেতিয়াতো আমি ইমানখিনি কথা নাজানিছিলো আজি আমি ডকুমেন্টেশন খিনি কৰিব পাৰিছো because students are studying about it. So document or kaam ase kiman ki kori ase to ami ako tate events buru that ami organize kori aso, so that every day we sit there in front of the admin building. Zubeen Gargor photo amar tat ase, Zubeen Gargor ganere, because there is no movement without art, as we have seen in the history of the world. So therefore art or through di kitaba ami ganor through di kitaba ami speech or through di kitaba ami poetry through di ami mane try kori aso je ami he bostu to hold on koru, but আমি সেই বস্তুটো আকৌ আমাৰ একাডেমিক্সত ইফেক্ট হ'ব দিয়া নাই। তাৰমানে বাচ্চাই গৈ আছে, এক্সাম দি আছে, ক্লাছেছ কৰি আছে, ইউ কেন এনি টাইম ভিজিট আৱাৰ ইউনিভাৰ্চিটি, ইউ উইল নট ফিল দেট দেৰ ইজ আ ইউ ন' মানে কিবা এনেকুৱা হৈ আছে য'ত মানে উই আৰ ট্ৰাইং টু ইউ ন' পুল ডাউন দ্য একাডেমিক বস্তু। তো একাডেমিক্স যেনেকৈ চলি আছে, আমাৰ কনফাৰেঞ্চেছ হৈ আছে, আমাৰ ৱৰ্কশ্বপছ হৈ আছে, আমাৰ PhD ভাইভাছ হৈ আছে, আমাৰ এক্সামছ হৈ আছে, আমাৰ ৰিজাল্টছ ওলাই আছে, আমাৰ চব বস্তু মানে তেনেকৈ হৈ আছে। তো আমি এটা বেলেঞ্চ কৰিব বিচাৰি আছোঁ। বাট এজ ইউ ছেড, দ্য কুৱেশ্যন ৱাজ কিমান প্ৰেছাৰটো বহুত বেছি আছে, মানে বিকজ ইটছ নট ভেৰি ইজি টু বেলেঞ্চ both these things. As research scholar myself, I have classes to do, I have my own research to do. Iman khini pisoto ako I am there in the protest also, I am there in the movement also, and ei bostu khini mane manage kora bahut problem hoise. So sometimes enukwa hoy je students demotivate hoy jay, but then again nijor kam khini kori ako ahe tar. To প্ৰেছাৰটো বহুত বেছি আছে, মানে একাডেমিক্সৰ এক্সামছো হৈ আছে, আমি এক্সাম দিওঁ, বাচ্চা এক্সাম দি পেলাই ইভিনিং আহি আছে এডমিন বিল্ডিঙত, মানে আমাৰ যোনখিনি এৰিয়া হয় তাত বহি আছে তাত মানে। তো যদি আমি আজি ভাবিছোঁ যে জুবিন গাৰ্গৰ গানেদি আমি তাৰমানে মুভমেণ্টটো আজি কিবা এটা ইভেণ্ট আমি অৰ্গেনাইজ কৰিছোঁ, তো সেই গানৰ প্ৰেক্টিছো বাচ্চা কৰি আছে, এট দ্য ছেইম টাইম এক্সামৰ কাৰণে পঢ়িও আছে। তো সেই বেলেঞ্চ কৰাটো তাৰমানে সেই প্ৰেছাৰটো আমাৰ ওপৰত বহুত বেছি আছে ৰাইট নাও, whether it's a UG student, whether it's a PG student, whether it's a research scholar, যোনে নহওক কিয় মানে সেই প্ৰেছাৰটো আমাৰ ওপৰত আছে তাৰমানে। So we are working, we are in a movement, but at the same time আমাৰ একাডেমিক্সটো আমি একদম ডিষ্টাৰ্ব হ'ব দিয়া নাই। So yeah, that required a lot of মানে
balance,
বহুত বেলেঞ্চৰ দৰকাৰ আমাৰ হৈছে।
Yeah, but you know, that is how you personally manage, or you personally manage all the students. But like the pressure, what I meant or what I wanted to know is like, is there any, like from the administrative or the administration, they are pressurizing to stop the protest or something like that? Is there anything, any sort of you have felt?
Actually, during this movement, whatever we have felt that the VC, as he is not in the campus, so he tried to stop the movement in various different ways, like creating discrimination among the students, turning some of the teachers against the students,
false narratives.
Yes, provoking.
False narratives
have been said many a times. But the thing is that the students have come up together.
Also, many a times it's like we have seen, we have felt that there was narrative that Assamese, non-Assamese kind of eta narrative tamine helawa try korise, so that we divide among ourselves, divide and rule policy. But we believe that we have come beyond all these things.
And this is not a matter of something else, it is about the emotions that has triggered, right? Yeah, of course.
Students' rights.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like how long are you willing to take this movement throughout, and are you willing to negotiate your demand for student union with Shambhunath Singh, who is the VC, return as the Vice Chancellor?
As Hena has mentioned that with this movement we are also maintaining all our regular activities, like the academics and also our administrative activities. Yes, some of the things in the administration has been on standstill because the finance officer has also fled away along with the VC. He is also not in the campus due to his many of our students and also the staffs are facing irregularities in their in financial things. But then right now the thing is that as we have already mentioned that today is the 67th day of the movement, and we have been doing this movement in a very peaceful way. Like she said that we have been taking the pressure along with the academics. We also coming out every day from 6 p.m. onwards. We stand in front of the admin building. We do various kind of activities. We demonstrate various kind of activities there, and also we try to make aware not only the students of the campus but also the people in and around the vicinity of the university. But the thing is that as we have already followed the textbooks for a very long time, we have submitted whatever required, whatever reports that has been we have prepared, we have submitted to all the concerned authorities, that is to the Ministry of Education also. Now recently one of our team delegation, and they also visited Delhi and met with the Secretary of Ministry of Education, Vinit Joshi, and they had also told us that these things will be taken up will be given priority. But we are still awaiting. We have awaited for a very long time. But the students now, if they continue to make us await for such a long time, the students actually, the thing is that they are our মানে ধৈৰ্য্যৰ সীমা মানে হেৰি কৰি আছে, তো টেষ্ট কৰি আছে। But this is not the thing that should have gone. Our state government or the central government that took have taken মানে তেওঁলোকে অলপ লক্ষ্য ৰাখিব লাগিছে যে this is a central university, students are there, they are our future citizens, and students are the first citizens of any university. And when we pass out from this university, we will be responsible citizens of the country as well as of the world also. So that is why they need to give importance to us, and if these things continue like this, if they take test our patience, then it might happen that someday the students might get agitated for some reasons, and the things may turn in another way. So for that, they will only be responsible, not the students, because students have waited for a very long time. This is not, if you see in the recent times that we have seen that no such protest has or the movement has gone too long in our country only. This Tezpur University has taken this protest for such a long time, for 67 days, and also the students now are there thinking that if the administration or if the concerned authorities, they do not listen to us, then next semester they are not going to get admitted to this. They will not paying their admission fee. So this is also one kind of protest only, that as this semester is going to end, so from next semester they will not be paying the admission fees.
Right now the situation is under control. We are following the textbook, as I said, that every other academic activities are going on. We are not, nobody is disturbing that. But the point is, till when? Because students, they are losing their patience also. We need answers. Because if we see in a family, for example, amar ghorot jodi kiba eta problem hoy, ami sobotke murabbi jonoke ami jai pele kotha khini ko ba khudu, to teo jodi hetu moment jodi polai jay, mur ghorot jodi mur deutak kotha to khudile deuta polai jabo niki baru dole mane that's a thing. Like ami question khutiso, we were just asking, and hetu time to pisot jetia vice chancellor resign ke pisot he hol, tamne khong uthar pisot agote ami koisu just apology that whatever happened, we are hurt, all the students are hurt, so apology hetu ke teo mane namani pele teo polai gol. So therefore right now tamane situation to still under control ase, but we cannot exactly say that কিমান দেৰি লকে হেতু আন্ডাৰ কন্ট্ৰোল থাকিব। তাৰমানে হেতু তাৰমানে এটা হিউম্যান নেচাৰো হয়। স্টুডেন্টস, দে আর অলরেডি ফ্রাস্ট্রেটেড বিকজ দে ওয়ান্ট আনসার্স। দিস আর জাস্ট কোয়েশ্চনস দ্যাট হে মুৰব্বীজনে সেই কোয়েশ্চনখিনি আনসাৰ কিয় কৰিব পৰা নাই, দ্যাটস আ বিগ কোয়েশ্চন মার্ক অন everybody's head. তো সেইখিনি যদি আনসাৰ কৰি দিলে হয়, we would get our answers, but আনসাৰ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে সেই মানুহজনে নাই, আৰু মানুহজন আনসাৰ কৰিব লাগে বুলি পলাই গৈছে। সো ইট ইজ লাইক কিহৰ কাৰণে আমি তেওঁ মানে তুমি কলা নেগোসিয়েশনৰ কথা, তো সেইটো কাৰণে নেগোসিয়েশন আমি নাভাবো যে এজন মানুহৰ কেপাসিটি হ'ব লাগিছিল তাৰমানে সেই সিচুৱেশনটো হ্যান্ডেল কৰা। He should have that capacity because you are a vice chancellor of a very renowned and prestigious central university. Tezpur University is a very prestigious university, so you should have the capacity capacity to accountability to take that. So hetu jodi teo kora nai tane ami nabhabu je as student representative, as students ami nabhabu je kiba negotiation ot ami ahibo paru। আৰু ৰাইট নাও সিচুৱেশনটো যদিও ঠিক আছে, বাট আমি এতিয়া মানে উই আৰ নট শিওৰ মানে কি কিমান দেৰিলৈকে সেই বস্তুটো আমি লৈ যাব পাৰিম, বা কেতিয়া সেই বস্তুটো মানে এটা বেলেগ ৰূপ লৈ ল'ব, সেইটো মানে উই আৰ নট শিওৰ। আমি এতিয়া সেই বস্তুটো ক'ব নোৱাৰিম।
So it's not just about the apology, it's like overall come up. Okay, so like what are the recent developments in your movement or protest to help us understand what truly led to this movement? Please tell me what recent developments are there in the movement.
As I have already mentioned that recently one of our delegation, they visited Delhi and met with the Secretary of the Ministry of Education. So after that meeting, our delegation, they took a stand that we need an immediate inquiry on against the VC of our university, and accordingly we are requesting for an acting VC, and as the report suggested, they have also assured us that this matter will be taken on priority, and the Ministry of Education, Dharmendra Pradhan, will look into the matter on an immediate basis. So that is why we are awaiting for their response till now, and this is the recent development that we are having till now, actually.
Okay, so if you could summarize everything that you both have said, like what could be the, in point wise, could you please summarize the demands basically to the viewers?
Okay. So the first demand for now is that we need an special investigation team from on advice of the Supreme Court, so that this VC can be suspended on immediate basis, and an acting VC should be there, so that our administration can run on a smoothly. As we have seen that most of the administrative work are on standstill right now. So if we have this SIT from the Supreme Court, then it will be very beneficial for the students as well as for the other stakeholders to run all the activities, all the administrative as well as the academic activities, from the functioning of the activities smoothly, actually.
Okay, and the other major demand that we have is the students union. As I already talked about it, that we do not have a students independent body, যোনটোৰ কাৰণে তাৰমানে আমাৰ কথাবোৰ ক'ব কাৰণে আমি ডোৰ টু ডোৰ গৈ পেলাই তাৰমানে সিগনেচাৰ্স লৈ থাকিব লাগে, যদি হেতু থাকিলে হয় তাৰমানে এইবোৰ নহলে হেতেন বুলি ভাবো আমি। Therefore we immediately want an independent students union, যোনটোৱে তাৰমানে আমাৰ voices খিনি, students or voice খিনি directly ক'ব পাৰিব। It won't be a puppet to any administrator, তাৰ সেই মানে union bodyটোৰ কোনো control হ'ব নালাগে কাৰো administration, it should be solely about students, talking about students, as democratic right ও আমাৰ আছে, as constitution আমাক সেইটো right দি থৈছে। This is not something that we are talking out of the law and order, তেনেকুৱা একো কথা নহয়, এটো আমাকটো দি থৈছে। Therefore we immediately want an independent students union who will be talking about students problems and will be representing the students independently, without going for door-to-door approvals to different stakeholders to take signatures. So that is our major demand right now.
So I think that this is something that we have covered, and we have got to know from both of you, on behalf of all the students that you are representing. I think these are the things that really needs to be addressed, and needs to come in the focus, because so many things are not on the sources as well. While I was researching, there are so many things that you guys have told, it was not in the sources. So thank you so much for letting us know what all actually happened, and it is really our right to know what exactly needs to be done with us as a student. So thank you so much for being with us today. We had a great conversation. Thank you so much for watching Northeast Now.
Thank you.